Going on? It's Colorado's finest. This is the how it works video. Okay, I'm gonna decide to do this because it's technology, and the manual that you may get, it's China, so it's very confusing, and some of the things may not make complete sense. So it took me a while to figure it out. I just thought I would like skip through the headache. So I'm running two cameras, so you'll see the light doing on one and you'll see me doing the function on another. So first off, you pretty much hit any button that's going to come on. The first thing to do really is to go in and set the time. So you would hit menu. Actually, let me get back out of this. Let me turn the dang light off. Turn it off. Thank you. So you hit menu. You can go into manual time, or date and time, sorry. Go into manual date and time and hit OK. And then the arrows, hopefully they fix this, they're backwards. Like up should be up, down should be down, right should be right, left. You know, American style, but I think if I remember right, down is right, up is left, and then right is up, left is down. So go through and just set the time and date, all that good stuff, for wherever you're at. It's known to the US, it's military time. It's not 12 hours, it's 24 hours. So you'll have to get yourself accustomed to that. There's no way to change it. It is what it is. So there's nothing you can do about it. Actually, I need to go back up and change this to 7. Okay, so 7:29:15. That's when this video is being made, people. And that's the time. Once you're done, hit OK. Now the thing is, this does not send that to the light. So they're going to be working on that, I believe. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm on back on out. You go to your main screen. You got your time and all that. Your T1 and T2, what you're seeing down there is you're going to have, right now, your guys' lights, hopefully they'll fix this. It's 4 wires inside. If not, you can do it. T2 is veg. T1 is flower. So what you're going to see is T1 will be the red. T2 will be white and blue. I'm going to go to show you that right now. So we're going to go into manual. Okay, we're going to go down here. Let me turn light. Let me turn the light on. No, can't do that. Okay, so we'll turn the light on. It'll blind me. Can't see shit. So once you turn the light on, that's just on and off switch. You'll see on that right hand corner, off, on. Okay, and you can hit manual. Go down. I'm going to turn them all the way off. Now this is going to be a lengthy video. It has to be, or I mean I can edit it. I might do that, but I doubt it. This is going to have to bear with me. Y'all are going to want to learn. You can either do it this way. There'll probably be more videos of other people, or you can try to read the China manual that they send. That its accuracy on explaining is next to nothing. It doesn't tell you that which one of these two are veg, which one of these two are flower. It doesn't tell you none of that. So hopefully my other cam will help. It's going to try to pick up the colors. My light is what it is. It's so bright, so it will have a hard time. Okay, these lights are 100% adjustable. As you can see, the percentages. So as you program it, we'll get into that. You could tell it to turn on at 5% and work up. But I'll get in that. Okay, so I just want to show you all this real quick. T1, like I said, is flower. So I'm going to turn that on to 1%. You should be able to see in the other camera, it just turned completely red. You can go all the way up to 100%. It does 1% at a time. And if you go down to 2, that's going to be your blue and white. So you have 1 to 100% you can adjust. Brightness. Okay, so we're going to get out of there. I just want to show you all the brightness of the light. Okay. Now you have MO, M1, 2, 3. These are 4 memories. Okay. I would say everybody use these. This is kind of odd. What this should actually be is time and date sent to the light. These should be the 3 memories. But for now, it's all 4 memories on what you do. So what you want to do is go, say you want to set up your light for the first time. You set your time and date up there. You hit auto. Okay. Here's your time right here. It's 1 o'clock. So it's going from midnight to 1 a.m. Okay. The next one's going to be going from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. 2 to 3, 4 to 5. There's no in betweens. There's no half hours. So you will have to set it. Okay. If you notice my light, I have it shutting off. I'm running my light set up for 8. This is my flower setting. So we're doing 12 hours on, 12 hours off. I want the light to turn off during the hottest parts of the day. That's 8 a.m. I want it to shut off. So you go to this setting. If there's anything here, you bring them all the way down to 0. Okay, then you're going to go to your next date or your next time. So 9, make sure those are all 0, 9 to 10, 11 to 12, so on and so on. Okay, it's going through that. If you notice, when it says 0%, that means the light is shut off. Now it should be turning on at 20, which is 8 p.m. Okay, right now it hasn't, because remember that's 7 o'clock to 8. Okay, so the next one is going to be 8. So from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I have it turning on at 50% at both, full spectrum. This is my flower mode. So in flower, I want to use both. Okay, so next setting, next hour, I have it going up 75%. Next setting is going to go up 100%. It's going to stop at 24 hours. Okay, that's midnight at 100%. So what you have to do is you have to go all the way back to where it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So you have to start all the way from the beginning, which is midnight to 1. Which, if you notice, it'll be 100%. And that's 1 to 2 a.m., 1 to 3, 4, 5, so on. And then 7, it'll drop back down to 75%. At 7 to 8, 50%. At 8 o'clock, it shuts off. Okay. Once you set that and you like that, what you do is you hit whichever memory you want to program it to. Okay, you have 4. You only really need 2, I guess, but you got 4. So once you set all your time, this is the timer like you would have on a light, and this is the strengths you want it all throughout. Once you like that, then whichever one you want it to be on, you press it. So I'm going to put it on this one because that's where my flower is at. Okay, it's going to say, do you want to, yada yada. Hit OK. Now it's saved that. So if I hit back, don't hit another one because it'll try to save it to that one. So now I want to go into memory 2. So what it's going to do is going to send it. It's going to probably turn the damn light on. We'll see. But I want to go into this setting because you can click it and then go into auto. That shows you what's in these memories. So we're going to click on memory. It should turn on because I have the light turned off. Okay. If this was on and that timer was telling, yeah, if this, see how right now it's at 10% red, 20% blue and white, but see, I have the light turned off. Okay, we'll turn it on real quick. There we go. That's what that looks like, which probably didn't help you guys at all because you can't really see the true colors. But it's a little bit more on the blue side, only because you can obviously see this 20% versus 10. The red's turned down. This mode we're in now is my veg mode, how I'm going to run it, and just see how it goes. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show y'all the start, because now I got 6 hours. Basically the way I'm running it is 18 on and 6 off. So that's how I'm running it. So the way I'm going to do it is at 1 o'clock it's off. Okay. 2 o'clock it's off. 3 o'clock it's off. 4 it's off. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, at 7, if you notice it says 5% blue. That's when it's just starting to turn on like a sunset. That's 7. 8 o'clock, 10%. See how it's starting to come up. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of red. Follow me now as I keep going up. There's more increasing, because I'm going over to full spectrum. Now I reached 24 hours, so now I got to go all the way back to 1 a.m. and you'll be able to see it continue. Basically, I have it acting similar to the sun. So at coming up to from midnight to 1, it's at 60%. At midnight or 1 to 2, it's at 70, 80, 90. Okay, it peaks out between 4 and 5. Now it's going to come back down as it goes through. Now it's going into sunset. So go back down to 0. That should save me a shit ton on my power bill. Okay. That's the program. Once you go to auto, you set all your, you go through each time, you set your percentages the way you want them on each time. And once you get done and like it, that's when you just push whichever memory you want it on. I did memory 1 and hit yes to save it. So now my flour is always on this one, my veg is on this one. I still have 2 more I can play with, which I might do. So you do have these 3 here, these factory ones. Let me go back over to these. Let's go to, we'll click over to seed. Every time you do this, it's sending that information to the light. So right now it's off. We'll see why. It's probably, I think if I remember right, it has its own timer. Yes, it does. Okay, so these are preset by the manufacturer, but they have it turning on at about 8. If I remember right, it's so there's blue only all the way through it, which this is a seedling, so yes, you would want to run blue. Actually, they don't even have it on that long. I probably wouldn't want to use that. That's not 8. That's like only 12 hours maybe. I didn't count. That's not long enough for. Alright, yeah, don't use that. That is not programmed long enough. It's only what, 1 hour, 2, 3, 4, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 13. That's 13 hours. So I wouldn't feel too comfortable having my seedling on for 13 hours. I'm just finding this out myself. I never check the times. I don't ever plan on using these. I do my own. But good thing I'm checking. Don't use that. So now we switched over to the grow, which is veg. We're going to go into auto, see what its times are set at. Okay, they got it set at 7 again. Okay, they're only doing like 13, so all their settings here are wrong. The hours are wrong, for damn sure. So I'm not sure if you can program these. I'm not going to screw with them, but you can try yourself. I don't think you can. No, you can't. See, that would be trying to save it right now versus if I hit one of these. See how it goes. Do you want to save it? So what I've just seen is these 2 are useless. Let's check flour. Flour should be alright out of all of them because it's 12 hours. You could do 11 hours of flour. I'm actually currently doing all my flours at 11. Cut an hour off the light. I haven't seen any reduction at all. 1, 2, 3. So they got it 13 hours for their flour. So these are all set at 13. Wrong. It should be minimum 18, 18, and I would be doing 12 standard. 18, 18, 12. So I'm gonna definitely let Mars Hydro know about that. So maybe your guys will be different. I'm gonna change mine anyway because when the light first turns on and the plants are first waking up, what's the point of using 100%? Do 50%, 75%, 100%. Walk up each hour. You don't have to keep going like I did through veg, but to me it just makes sense. You know, to step it up at the beginning when the plants are just waking up and converting over anyway. So why waste energy? Back. So that's pretty much, that's how it works. I don't know if I went over that well enough. The manual is more like I just showed you when we want to come in here and test what the light is on and off. So to do that, like I said, you have to come back here. So the light's off. Turn it on. Okay, you're gonna get blinded. And then go over to manual. Come here, and then that turns it on. And then you can do your adjustments from there. I don't know why you want manual for it. I don't get that. This light has to go by this timer. You cannot hook that light on the other camera you're staring at. You cannot hook that up to a timer. The remote is the timer. The remote is the brain for it. It has a showed you guys already. It has a board in there that receives all the information from this remote, and that's how it communicates. It's pretty nice setup. The remote is not running like normal remotes. It's a 2.4 gigahertz high frequency wireless. So it's a little bit different than your normal IR or anything like that. So you're going to see a hole right here. Don't flip out. It's a different kind of antenna. It's actually inside of there. It's a coil because it's transmitting similar to like a telephone. So I hope y'all, hopefully that helps some of y'all that may come around and invest in the technology in this. So sending data, I don't know what I just sent, but we're going to switch it back over to that one, and that should turn that bubba on. Yeah, I think that's only 75% blinding the hell out of me. Cool, so that's how you do it, people. It's Colorado's finest. Appreciate y'all stopping by. We gone.